Formula E, officially the FIA Formula E Championship, is a class of auto racing, sanctioned by the FIA Copyright Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile. The formula, designated in the name, refers to a set of rules with which all participants' cars must comply. Formula E is intended to be the highest class of competition for one-make, single-seater, electrically powered racing cars. The series was conceived in 2012, with the inaugural championship to be held in 2014/2015. Former Formula One driver Lucas di Grassi was announced as the series test driver in September 2012. He later stepped down from this role as he would have been unable to partake as a competitive driver in the first season if he were to remain as series test driver. 42 cars were ordered in November 2012, with Formula One team McLaren providing the motor, transmission and electronics that all cars will use. 10 host cities are planning races for the 2014 season, and Formula E originally intended to run races exclusively on street circuits. However, not all races are now set for street circuits. On April 11, 2014, a calendar with 10 host cities for the 2014/2015 season has been confirmed, which consists of Beijing, Padre, Punta del Este, Buenos Aires, Long Beach, Miami, Monte Carlo, Berlin and London, with one event yet to be announced. Formula E will provide comprehensive live television coverage shown via major broadcasters around the globe. Production carried out by Aurora Media. Four-time IndyCar champion and three-time Indianapolis 500 winner Dario Franchitti is to join the host television commentary team for the FIA Formula E Championship. Franchitti will act as co-commentator alongside lead commentator Jack Nicholls. Anchoring the coverage will be presenter and pit-lane reporter Nikki Shields. In order to manage the costs of operating a Formula E team, each constructor will be mandated to make their car available to two other teams for a maximum capped price. This cap is currently set at $350,000. Specifications. A few details about the specifications have been released by the FIA. Overview. There will be 10 teams, 20 drivers, and 40 cars. Each team will include 2 drivers and 4 cars. E-Prix will be held in 10 cities across the world. Racing circuits will be held in cities, and will be approximately 2.5 km to 3 km long. Cars will accelerate from 0 km/h to 100 km/h in 3 seconds, with a maximum speed of 220 km/h. Noise decibel levels will be approximately 80 decibels. SPL. Event. Early morning, free practice session, followed by qualifying. Late morning, qualifying 1 lap time each driver with both cars A and B. Afternoon, a 2-hour break to recharge the cars. Evening, final race with 2 stints and 1 pit stop. Pit stop will involve a change of car. When the battery runs out, a driver will make a planned pit stop and switch into a new fully charged car. Races are planned to be 45 minutes in length. Technical specifications. Design. Aerodynamics optimized to facilitate overtaking, high ride height sensitivity and wide range of suspension setup possibilities to tackle the city center streets. Cost effectiveness, compliant to FIA safety regulations. Technology, use of latest technology, compromise between performance and cost effectiveness wherever possible, extensive use of composite materials but limited usage of the most expensive carbon fibers. Dimensions, overall length, 5,000 m, overall width, 1,800 m, overall height, 1,250 m, track width, 1,300 m, ride heights, 75 m, overall weight. 800 kg batteries alone, 200 kg, power, max power, 200 kW, approximately 230 Nm torque, race mode, 133 kW, push to pass, additional 67 kW, maximum power will be available during practice and qualifying sessions. During races, power-saving mode will apply with the push-to-pass system, temporarily allowing maximum power for a limited time. The amount of energy that can be delivered to the motor generator unit by the rechargeable energy storage system is limited to 30 kWh. This will be permanently monitored by the FIA. The 2010 Mini Cooper S has similar engine specifications, with 181 HP and 260 Nm. Performance, acceleration, 0 100 km per hour in 3S, estimated, maximum speed, 225 km per hour, estimated, final performance figures are still to be verified. Engine, MGU by McLaren, maximum of 2 MGUs allowed, MGUs must be linked only to the rear axle, the use of traction control is forbidden. Traction battery, the traction battery is a rechargeable energy storage system and supplies electric energy to the power circuit and thus to the traction motor. Any onboard battery electrically connected to the power circuit is considered to be an integral part of the vehicle's traction battery. Rechargeable energy storage system. A rechargeable energy storage system is a system that is designed to propel the car via the electric motor. In order to comply they must be, FIA standard, the maximum weight of the battery cells and/or capacitor of the RESS must not be higher than 200 kgs. All battery cells must be certified to UN transportation standards as a minimum requirement. Chassis, chassis/survival cell, carbon aluminium honeycomb structure made by Dallara, front and rear wing, carbon structures and aero styling by Dallara, bodywork, carbon, Kevlar honeycomb structures made by Dallara, gearbox, Hewland paddle shift sequential gearbox, fixed gear ratios to reduce costs, brakes. Standard 2 separate hydraulic systems, operated by the same pedal, brake material as free choice, calipers. The section of each caliper piston must be circular, the body of the calipers must be made from aluminium alloy, wheels and tires, bespoke 18 inches treaded Michelin tires for use on both wet and dry conditions surfaces, championship-specific wheel dimensions, OZ Racing magnesium rims. Max width, front 260 mm/rear 305 mm. Max diameter, front 650 mm/rear 690 mm. Electronics, McLaren Electronics ECU/GCU including data logging system, power supply management unit, CAN data acquisition pre-equipment, FIA marshalling system, beacon receiver, telemetry is not permitted, suspension, double steel wishbones, pushrod operated, twin dampers and torsion bars suspension and spring suspension, adjustable ride height, camber and toe, two-way/four-way adjustable Coney dampers, adjustable anti-roll bar, steering system, non-assisted rack and pinion steering system, steering wheel with dashboard, marshalling display, gear change and clutch paddles, safety, FIA safety standards including front, side, rear and steering column impact tests, front and rear roll hoop, impact structures and monocoque push tests, anti-intrusion survival cell protection panels, wheel retainer safety cables, extinguisher system, camera equipment, roll hoop, nose cone and face shot camera pre-equipment, television coverage. TV production will be carried out by Aurora Worldwide Media. See also, FIME Road Racing World Cup, references. External links, official website, Formula E Holdings Limited. FIA Formula E Championship on Twitter.